Welcome to Independent Voice, where we're transforming journalism with real talk. Here's our weekly news roundup. There's so much knowledge online that's available for free, including courses from Harvard and other universities. Harvard offers classes on information literacy, the basics of democracy, accounting, coding, foreign policy, and more, all at zero cost. We saw people talking about this chance for lifelong learning on Blue Sky and found a catalog of classes on the Harvard website. Last week, a young couple was shot and killed outside an event held at the Capitol Jewish Museum in Washington, D.C. The deceased were peace activists working for stability in the Middle East, killed by a terrorist calling for an uprising. Ask yourself, do you want peace or do you want more death? The opinion piece in Newsweek goes on to say that the real targets of terrorists attacking Israel are the United States and the West. This is what Hamas-supporting protesters on U.S. campuses, in city squares, and on social media feeds are calling for. Is it fair that the United States is to pay nearly $5 million to the family of January 6, 2021 rioter Ashley Babbitt? The D.C. Metro Police say that she was a conspiracy theorist armed with a lethal weapon and combat training, breaking into a secure area of the Capitol building, who did not heed orders to cease from law enforcement. And yet this president's administration is settling the lawsuit with the payment. There's an article in The New Yorker about the trend of bucking the expertise and education of subject matter experts and researchers. Conspiracy theorists have a helpful role in, while being wrong, prompting researchers to double-check and triple-check the information and recommendations released. It's essential to check your online hardware and software setup for signs that you could be monitored. Hacking is not always obvious. As we hear pretty regularly, sabotaging users work by obtaining sensitive information, including data leaks of personal information, are something everyone who is online needs to be aware of. We'll report more on this ongoing story. Beware of 90% of the opinions on Twitter masquerading as news. You have to only look at the online microblogging website to see there's so much propaganda there. It makes you wonder what wannabe thought leaders fear. How much water do you really need to stay hydrated? Reads an article in Super Age. It's important to stay lubricated. Vogue chimes in with a piece on signs you're not getting enough water. As summer approaches along with hotter weather, be sure to drink the water you need. Shout out to all the amazing reporting from these vetted, verified, and fact-checked sources of news. Still, as far as we can see, the websites and online presence of traditional news outlets and journalists trained in a traditional way are still mostly the only sources for any real substantiated reporting of news. We're here for giving an independent voice to all through uncensored, decentralized media, however, so be sure to send any new news organizations who fact-check in a bibliography our way. Thank you for watching. Ciao.